This grant was supposed to get laptops to some of the most needy people in Tulsa.
She's the principal of Eugene Field Elementary.
I mean, you got 3 housing projects feeding in here.
Right. And Cindy Hem's students were slated to get 235 laptops from the Bring IT Home program.
This grant was supposed to provide 3rd and 4th grade every student with a mini laptop.
The program would have also helped entire housing complexes.
Where do you want to go for a ride? Let's go for a ride.
Chris Stice lives at Murdoch Villa, a Tulsa Housing Authority property whose residents would have received free internet service for 2 years.
This complex, you have to have a disability, either cognitive disabilities or physical disabilities like myself.
In all, one estimate shows that the program could have helped over 6,700 Tulsans. Could have.
Devil's always in the details.
Dwayne Majette is the city's director of community development and was the point man for the city.
I would say that I owned the project because I was the one that tried to keep it together.
Keep it together with the Tulsa Public School System, the Tulsa Housing Authority, and One Economy, the company that the city had contracted to do the work.
One Economy began its relationship with the city of Tulsa in late 2008.
On its website, One Economy touts itself as, quote, the leading nonprofit organization working with the telecom industry to help low-income Americans get online.
How many homes would have benefited with internet service had this gone through?
Right at about 1,200 homes.
Their contract began in April of 2010.
We had meeting after meeting after meeting.
And progress was as slow as a dial-up connection. By January of 2011, Dwayne Majette encouraged a colleague to send a stern letter to One Economy saying, quote, it may put a fire under them to get moving. It continues, we have invested time, money, and our reputation on this project.
We can't get it all done by Friday, and everybody wants it immediately.
Tulsa was one of 23 cities that One Economy was working with across the country, and T-Town was not at the top of the list.
That's partly to blame, is that you guys were essentially stretched thin and working on other projects while still trying to juggle this one as well?
I think that's fair.
We thought we were near the top of the list because of the level of community support we had.
So much support that when the contract expired, the city gave them another shot with a second contract.
Everybody was happy. We were all moving forward to this really great fall launch. And then the Housing Authority said that they were not comfortable in signing the contract.
We just flat out were not aware of the unfiltered content.
Don Hammonds says the Housing Authority didn't know that the internet connection to Murdoch Villa was going to be unfiltered.
What type of stuff were you concerned that they might access?
Well, there's lots of stuff on the internet. A lot of it could be, the child pornography and stuff like that.
It's insulting. It's very insulting.
Chris was less than pleased with THA's decision.
The vast majority of the people that live in this complex, I sincerely believe that they would use it for honest purposes. I mean, there's a lot more to the internet than porn.
One Economy doesn't provide filtered internet, but says they tried to work something out with THA.
We countered with them to say that we would bring education programs and content on the internet that would help their families know about internet safety.
But THA wasn't interested. And so, 3 years after an optimistic start, the $2.4 million project was terminated. Objectively, when you look at this, who dropped the ball?
Well, you hate to talk about who actually dropped the ball.
Did One Economy drop the ball at any time?
I would not like to say that we dropped the ball.
We're not trying to have the role of big brother. It's just simply we are physically responsible, as we've always been with federal tax dollars.
Is it just bureaucracy and red tape?
Sure.
And
Of
it
course.
is?
Sure. With children at the end of that going, wait a minute,